the Jags Casino World Series of Darts Finals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from the ASAP Live Amsterdam, it's time to meet the finalists. Ladies and gentlemen, both players are from the Netherlands. And firstly, would you please welcome into his first major PDC televised final, a Players' Championship winner, that is Danny Noppert! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to welcome back the world number one, a three-time World Series of Darts Finals champion, and the reigning three-time champion of the world, mighty Michael.
Can the invited player Danny Noppert pull off a big shock in his first PDC TV final and beat Mighty Mike, who's in his 65th, for goodness sake? Opening up for us in the commentary box, Alan Warren a little and Stuart Pike.
Yes, thank you, Jackie. We're going double Dutch in Amsterdam, a fitting finale to what's been a fabulous 3 days. Michael van Gerwen, of course, going for a fourth World Series title. And Danny Noppert, well, he played in a Lakeside final a couple of years ago, but make no mistake, this is a huge night, the biggest nights of Noppert's life. The 28-year-old playing against the best in the world in a final in Holland. And Noppert, who has come through two amazing games in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals to get here, beating Ian White and Dave Chisnall in deciding legs. But Van Gerwen dominant, 12-1 on to take the title, and Noppert will have to produce the darts of his life to produce one of the big upsets of the darting year.
He certainly will. He wasn't expected to be here. He's got to enjoy the moment, but not forget why he's there. And this is a fantastic start from Noppert. Maximum with a first three. Well, that will settle him down immensely, Stuart.
Oh, what a start. Yeah, the story of Noppert's tournament. Jane invited here, beat Dazwan, beat the below par Gary Anderson. Took him 13 match darts to finally beat Ian White, then survived 2 match darts to beat Dave Chisnall. He's there to enjoy himself, but he's certainly not there to make up the numbers.
95.
Brilliant start from young Noppert against the supreme and ultimate Dutch darting master, Michael van Gerwen.
Oh, what an impressive start this is by Danny Noppert. Noppert is 25, he went 4 there, would have left the double after 9, incredibly, in this first leg. Well, if Noppert could win here, he's not played before this weekend a World Series event. and he could win the finals. Incredible.
Took out 102 to beat Dave Chisnall in a deciding leg on tops. He's settled here for double 10. Great leg. 12 darter. Putting down a little marker. I've reminded Michael van Gerwen.
66.
Only 66 from Van Gerwen to start this leg.
How many times do we mention how important it is to start a match, never mind the final, a match,
80.
really well, and that's exactly what Danny Noppert is doing here. He looks pretty confident. Yes, it's very early in the match.
34.
As we saw in that epic semi-final, Stuart, he certainly settled down a lot better than he did in that quarter-final against Ian White.
34.
Replying, he's matching Van Gerwen dart for dart here at the moment. Van Gerwen just cannot get any real range on that treble 20 at the moment. Danny Noppert settling into this final superbly. Terrific 3 days. The World Series has travelled 40,000 miles in 2019.
100.
Las Vegas and Germany and Australia, New Zealand, and then here to Amsterdam in the Netherlands for the finals. Michael van Gerwen, who's won 14 World Series titles, including the very first back in 2013 in Dubai, looking to add to his glittering away of darting silverware.
61. And you require 170.
Well, this would certainly light up the crowd if he takes this one. Can't do it now. Van Gerwen has left tops. Well, we started on Friday night with Jones and Clayton. We're in the final here with two Dutch lads. Two of the young Dutch lads as Van Gerwen levels here in Amsterdam. Well scripted for the Orange Army.
I guess the fairy tale final would have been Van Gerwen and Van Barneveld. But this isn't bad for plan B.
Well, Danny Noppert's the future, isn't he? We've seen Dizvan, what he can do. Jermaine Watamina. You have to remember, Danny Noppert, he's won a Players' Championship. They are very, very tough to win. As anybody who's a PDC pro will tell you.
Look at this from Van Gerwen. 6 perfect darts for Michael van Gerwen in the final of the World Series. Five TV 9 darters already for Michael van Gerwen.
When was his first one? It was in Holland.
100. Michael require 141.
Not this time. It's all about winning the leg. What a setup.
Well, he's still left 32 after 9. Noppert left slim pickings as he was in the last leg.
Yes, twice on the spin, has left the big fish. Couldn't get that first start in.
32.
First breaker throw, 11 darter, Michael van Gerwen.
Full flag, Michael to throw first.
Noppert, of course, will be desperate to win this title. Van Gerwen will take some stopping. He's very much in the groove now. He's been in the mood all weekend, but you know, whatever happens for Noppert, it's been an incredible day, because by reaching the final, he's also secured a place in the Grand Slam of darts, which starts next weekend in Wolverhampton.
140.
And in doing so, he's knocked Mensur Suljovic out of contention.
Yes, and he doesn't have to get his flight tomorrow to Manchester to go to Wigan to play in the qualifier, which he would have done if he hadn't got to this final.
Great day for Noppert.
131.
Another great day, I guess, for Dutch darts.
Yes, as that video showed us, Van Gerwen hits yet another maximum. So many good young players now around the world, particularly in Holland. The JDC is getting all these youngsters involved in the game, showing them the right way to be a professional player and enjoy the game. And we have the development tour, all the other tours to get to the professional tour. It's all set up ready.
What a good leg this has been from Danny Noppert.
60, Danny, you require 90.
The hit straight back with a break of throw.
Well, that's so important, isn't it? Because if Michael Van Gerwen gets in front of you, it can be like a steam train. Double 20 will leave double 5. 20 will leave the ball.
65, Michael, you require 80.
Chances you think that Noppert has to take.
Just moving there, because that first dart was low, so he didn't want to deflect into the treble 20 and bust.
60, Danny, you require 25.
Chance for Noppert. He's already had one dart at the ball. Composed himself really well in that semi-final. This is a different challenge.
17, Michael, you require 20.
Huge missed opportunity for Danny Noppert. Michael Van Gerwen does what Michael Van Gerwen does, and
Danny to throw first.
that is real punishment. Noppert has missed a big opportunity there.
Yes, he's played pretty well in this final so far. Started electric darts in that first leg, maximum 12 dart leg. That was a big miss in the context
96.
of this final so far. Has to hold here for me.
That's a remarkable record. Michael Van Gerwen tonight bidding for his 50th individual TV title. He hits a fourth 180 in 5 legs of darts. In fact, he's hit 4 in the last 3 legs.
Yes, he's hitting Noppert with the blunderbuss. I don't know what that is in
59.
Dutch. It's still the same thing.
He needs a 2 treble visit. I feel Noppert here for that 4th leg, all important. With those 3 missed chances to make it 2 apiece. In his maiden PDC major TV final.
Be careful here.
46.
Well, he's left to finish, but not maybe the one he was expecting. So a good chance for Van Gerwen here.
105.
More often than not, those 3 dart combinations find their way in, don't they?
It's the speed of thinking as well, isn't it? Not just the direction and the thought process, it's the speed of thinking.
And the hand-eye coordination.
131, Michael by 24.
A long way off. Double 3. Last dart in hand. That's a crushing blow, that, for Danny Noppert. He took the opening leg, the 28-year-old, in his debut PDC TV final. But he's seen Michael Van Gerwen click through the gears, and the World Series wonder Van Gerwen has won 4 legs on the spin. He leads 4-1. Are going to decide the outcome of this final. Michael Van Gerwen, who won it in 2015, beating Ian Wright in 2016,
Six
beating
leg,
Ian
Michael
Wright in
Gerwen.
2017 with
Game.
victory over Gary Anderson. All those wins in Glasgow in Scotland. It'll be a sweet, sweet win.
140.
Well, from Noppert's point of view, as he starts that leg with the match, as he did in the first leg of the match, unlucky from Van Gerwen, when you put so much into a match and then you've missed that little opportunity, it can play havoc with your thought process. Three-leg cushion could have been all so different. And again,
140.
scoring so well, isn't he?
Fair play to Noppert, though. Come a long way, hasn't he, from the Lakeside in 2017 over to the PDC to a World Series final on home soil and knocking on the door of the world's top 32
100
in the PDC as well.
101.
Well, he won't want to draw him in the Grand Slam, I can assure you of that.
61.
The way he's playing, certainly with the confidence that getting to a final brings, or even better, if he can pull this out of the bag. Well, good scoring from Noppert, but Gerwen throwing first in this leg. Oh, he's missed with the first two.
35.
Well, on the last leg before the break, he missed with the first two, but managed to hit double three with the last start. Couldn't do it on that occasion. It's Noppert's turn to steal the leg. Double 10.
36.
Well, those doubles were going in, certainly, for the most part, in the quarter-final against Ian White. They were certainly going in against Dave Chisnall. Michael Van Gerwen loves winning. This year, world champion, Masters champion, Premier League champion, 2 wins in the World Series in Australia and New Zealand,
58.
World Grand Prix winner, Champions League winner. You're going to add the World Series crown to his roll of honour this year.
He's not happy with himself there.
60.
Happy at all, despite leading 5-1. Certainly a player relentless in his pursuit for victory.
140. Oh, 89.
He's shaking his head. The last 2 visits just shows you the standard that he wants to reach on every occasion.
You feel it's a relentless pursuit of darting perfection, don't you, for Michael Van Gerwen.
It's a better marker. May go over to the 18s. Just that second dart, when he got close, you could see it just dipped a little bit. Maybe blocked the bed. But hasn't left to finish.
60.
May have got away with it.
Steady require 160.
Well, he's twice left 170, Stuart, and not had the opportunity after the first dart. This time he has. He needs another one of those for tops.
Go on, Danny. This would be superb.
140.
Just seemed to dip at the last moment.
1 out of 8 on the doubles, Danny Noppert. 1 dart for his opponent.
He's on the 7th flag.
1 dart is normally all he needs. 6 consecutive legs for Michael Van Gerwen.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's what makes champions. One player misses with 1 dart, one player hits.
58.
That's better.
Yeah, chipping away, battling away. Still averaging now on 100, Noppert, despite all his missed darts at double, but it's against an inspired Michael van Gerwen.
Yes, when he's in this irresistible mood, Stuart. Very, very tough to take leg on leg, but this is a great scoring leg from Noppert.
140.
2 140s. But it may be a leg. He won't get a shot at the double.
140.
That's how well Michael van Gerwen is playing. Yes, we've had a few missed darts at double. Generally, the scoring has been pretty good. 5 maximums from MVG.
57.
Again, for the 4th or maybe 5th time, you can only leave a really big finish if Van Gerwen doesn't take this out.
When he was making his mind up, he had several options of where to go. Chose double 12. You would think he will be back. Ooh, that was unlucky. That was unlucky for Noppert.
24.
Oh, there we go.
Edging ever closer. More World Series glory.
Daphne's already bought a new bag. That's why she was smiling.
Yeah, I'll be disappointed, Noppert, desperately disappointed, especially after winning the opening leg in such fine fashion. As I say, we go back to leg 4 when he missed 3 darts to break the Van Gerwen throw and make it 2 apiece, and that really, it's a significant moment in this final.
99.
Yes, and you think that if he'd have taken that, yes, he didn't, and that's a while back, he may have even won the other leg when he had darts at the double.
57.
When you're missing doubles and you're chasing a game and a player with the quality that Michael van Gerwen possesses, those misses come a little bit
140.
quicker than you expect.
Relentless.
121.
220 on the board, needs to leave something a bit more decent than he has been.
When you think about it,
60.
mentioning before, Alan, that he's on the verge now of his 50th individual TV title. It's
57.
come in a matter of years, in such a short space of time, and you just wonder what he's going to go on to achieve. The next 50, how long will that take?
Absolutely.
100.
Decent darts from Noppert. Will probably have 2 darts at the double. Can he hit it on this occasion?
Can he require 60?
He's under the cosh. Tops.
Not his night,
120.
Noppert.
For a moment there, I thought he was looking at 2 bulls.
100. Danny, you require
Probably
20.
was.
Thinking about it, wasn't he? Come on, Danny.
Oh, again inside on both occasions.
He's missed 11 darts at double in the final.
No score.
He's had the
Michael,
chances.
you require
He's carved out
20.
the opportunities.
3 legs. It's a swing of 6.
He's shown a 9th flag, Michael van Gerwen.
Disappointing
Flag, Michael
end
to
for Danny
Rufus.
Noppert.
Game on.
You can be absolutely sure there'll be no tea and sympathy from Michael van Gerwen.
99.
No,
Ruthless.
He's not that type of player, is he? Well, on reflection for Noppert, and he wakes up tomorrow morning, Stuart, as MVG looks for another max. 6 maximums for MVG. On reflection, yes, the game's not over yet, but it's looking likely. He's got to be pleased with the weekend. It's launched him
60.
On to
the
another
PDC.
level.
Yeah, got him in the Grand Slam. He's got to take, what is your chief? Prize money, 30,000.
52.
Too shabby. Similar to yours, will that, Stuart, will it?
Yeah, I think the disappointment for Noppert, though, he just wanted to put on a really good show against Van Gerwen in the final.
Especially being in Amsterdam.
Yeah, it just hasn't happened for him.
57.
I say he's had the chances. The score could easily be a lot closer, but when you're playing Van Gerwen more often than not,
96.
you miss and Van Gerwen won't. That has very much been the story of this World Series final.
Yeah, those 3 legs we mentioned, Stuart, even if he'd have taken 2,
52.
would have made the score 6-3, a completely different complexion on the game, but that's all the history now. Tops.
44.
And he's 8-1 up, and he's just missed a dart and a double. He's shaking his head in disappointment of his performance. But he won't be disappointed now. Michael Van Gerwen knows the World Series crown is only a couple of legs away. It's been a dominant display from the Dutch darting master against his compatriot. Van Gerwen on the verge of a 50th individual TV title. He leads Danny Noppert 9-1.
Series of darts finals in the space of 5 years. Taking over in the commentary box, Chris Mason and John Rawling.
Thank you very much. And I'm sitting here with reams of stats and biography details to keep us going. And it's for 2 legs, maybe. Looking as though that could well be the shape of it. Good comeback, though, from Noppert from that interval. And picking up his 3rd maximum. Good dance. I think more relevant, really, as we approach the Grand Slam and the World Championships.
Players' Championships
Players'
in between
Championship down in Minehead, which is our next on ITV. It's just the dominance of Michael Van Gerwen. He really is all over it.
Yeah, he had his moment against Pricey, didn't he, where it could have been so different. Back-to-back 180s on the 9. But since then, he's just been relentless. I mean, this performance here has been nothing short of rock solid.
Well, he's just trounced him, hasn't he? And Noppert, I'm afraid to say, hasn't really produced anything to put him under any sort of threat. Well, is it going to be a 9-darter? There's 7. No, not to be. He's done just about everything else.
Yeah, it's just a shadow of the performance against Dave Chisnell. No, he's not been given chances to get into the match.
Now, whenever there's been a glimmer of an opportunity, it seems that Van Gerwen has taken it.
1-1 after 9.
60. Michael, you require 2.
Here we go.
Interesting.
No score. Danny, you require 104.
Well, it can be done. Many a time we've seen
He
this.
scored 499 in 9 darts.
Treble 20, double 12.
Sounds ridiculous, that, doesn't it? 499 in 9.
So Michael, you require 2.
Now that should be a good marker.
No score.
Overcooked it again.
Danny, you require
Means we get an extra leg,
58.
John. almost getting to that point where you can start
looking at the
firing
notes.
off those stats.
He's won a leg. An ironic salute to his supporters.
Well, it
9-2.
was poor from Michael to leave 1-1, to be honest.
Normal service resumed. He's going looking for a 9-darter again.
Sort it out this time, Michael. Come on. Thrown 11 darts at the treble 20 since the break. And it all 11.
59.
Won 49 out of 64 senior televised finals that he's been in.
Hell of a
As
strike
Michael
rate.
van Gerwen.
Is it 9 180s in this?
And closing in on what might be the penultimate leg of the match. It's had its moments this weekend, but this has been a very, very one-sided final.
Yes.
Reporters are just checking up the spelling of annihilation.
77.
Darts.
128.
Well, 128 for 10-2. Here we go, double 4.
120.
Thickness of a wire away. Should go on the 19s. Perfect.
171. Michael Uruguay 8.
Great darts, but double 4 again. He's suddenly getting a bit of double trouble until now. 10-2, one more required.
Throw first. Game on.
Happy Daphne.
Very. Another 70 grand on its way for baby clothes.
Little Zoe, just 2 years old.
Yeah, we're expecting a boy.
45.
Family complete.
Well, maybe not, you never know.
34.
He's been very impressive all weekend, though, just on a note of seriousness. Very, very solid.
Yeah, under extreme pressure, 4-2 and 5-3 down against Gerwen Price. Still found a way to win.
34.
Sure, Gerwen will be sitting, maybe watching this, thinking, yeah, all right, he's played all right, but I'm getting closer. And I will have my moment.
97.
Won't be long.
I think on current form, Rob Cross might disagree, but Gerwen may well be number 2 at the moment.
45.
Certainly up there, isn't he?
Yeah, that's up for debate, especially considering he won the World Match Play.
Darts would love to see a return to form for Gary Anderson, who had a fairly woeful appearance here this weekend.
34.
Yeah. I wonder if the desire is still there. What was it Marvin Agris said about getting up for your hill runs in silk pyjamas?
Yeah, it's difficult to get out and do those early morning runs.
100.
Likewise the practice board.
54.
54 then, this is for the match. Tops. Double 10.
34. Can you require 110?
Don't think he was particularly impressed with that.
No. So to stay in the contest, yeah, he's going to get a double as long as he hits the big 10. The one at tops. Oh,
No score.
caught the flight. Caught the flight and got
And he's
sucked
bust
in.
it. Well, I don't think I've ever seen that happen before.
20.
Michael sees the funny side.
I've seen it when they've been on 180 and gone treble 20, tried to throw it high, it's caught the flight and got just drawn in and bust.
Double 10. There it is. Michael van Gerwen is the champion. And a very emphatic win, Cress. 11-2, Danny Noppert. He did really well beating Dave Chisnell, but when he got to the final, just wasn't there.
Yeah, he was just a little bit too good, wasn't he? MVG back on the top of the tree, picking up titles. Next up, Grand Slam, into the Players' Jams, and of course the big one, the World Championships, Ali Pali over Christmas. But yeah, he's been absolutely rock solid all weekend, coming from 4-2 down and 5-3 down in one match. Outside of that, he's been dominant.
Our next big dance for you is going to be in Minehead, 22nd of November, and before then the Grand Slam. And I tell you what, this man is going to take some beating, isn't he? He really is.
Anytime he looks remotely vulnerable is over the shorter course best of 11. And once we start getting up to the long games, then yeah, he looks pretty unbeatable.
Well, all we've got now is the presentation. So John McDonald is up there, all smiles and laughs for the players. And it is time now to present trophies and cheques.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Time for our presentation. Please welcome the Chief Executive of the Professional Darts Corporation, Mr. Matthew Porter. And on behalf of our title sponsors, Jack's Casino, please welcome their Chief Executive, Mr. Eric Alders. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible player we have. He made it through to the final. He's our runner-up, receiving £30,000 and the trophy, Danny Noppert.
Danny Noppert, I think they like you here.
Yeah, they're sharing my name, and it means a lot for me. Everyone sharing me, yeah, good.
Danny, it was a very, very difficult final. You played a brilliant quarter-final, a fantastic semi-final, but against Michael van Gerwen in the end, maybe one match too far for you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Maybe it's Michael is now a step too far.
Yeah.
But in the future.
But you've made a huge step in your career this weekend, Danny.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a good feeling to stay on the stage and to play the final for this crowd. Yeah, crazy.
Well done, Danny Noppert.
Ladies and gentlemen, our winner, receiving his trophy, £70,000, and for the fourth time in his career, we crown him the World Series of Darts Finals champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the world #1, Mighty Michael Gerwen.
Michael, many congratulations. Yet again, you're standing with a major trophy here. How does it feel tonight in Amsterdam?
To be fair, for me, it's the first time we're playing a tournament in Amsterdam, and what a public, what a tournament, and I really enjoyed this group for darts. Look, everyone enjoyed, I enjoyed because of course I won. It wasn't easy today for me because I had to play really well. Unfortunately, Noppie had a phenomenal tournament, couldn't make it in the final, but I'm happy with my performance so far, and from here I can work on for the next tournaments.
Yeah, what do you think about Danny Noppert and the way he's come through this weekend?
The funny thing he said to me, do I have to stay on stage? I said, yeah, get used to it, because you have to... it's nice for him. He's never been in the final for a major tournament. That's good. I like that. He deserves all the credit. But the people here probably don't know. Didn't also put him in the Grand Slam of darts, things like that. It's been amazing. It's been a good tournament, and it's nice. I'm the winner. But what a tournament! I want to thank everyone, my sponsors, Jack's Casino, the crowd, the PDC. It's been phenomenal. Thank you very much.
Once again, here he stands, ladies and gentlemen, Michael van Gerwen.
No mercy shown by Michael van Gerwen. He loves this, doesn't he? He has the appetite for winning and lifting silverware, though Noppert defying the odds to reach the final. 11-2 the score. Plenty for him, though, to be proud of. All the reaction to MVG's third TV title in the space of a month when we come back.
Game on.